Testing line of full-size pickups on the road.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next episode of the
Light Show, only on YouTube.
Hey everyone, and how's it going? Welcome back for another video on the channel. Today we are working on the GTI, the Mark 7 GTI. If you guys are any bit new to the channel, I haven't made a video on this in a couple weeks now because I haven't had much to do, and it was time to give the GTI a little love. So this has kind of become the family cargo carrier essentially. So it's got baby hauling duties, and it's really getting to where I want it to be. I wanted a cool daily driver that I could mess around with just a little bit, but not do anything that was like detrimental to having it down for the weekend. It needs to be ready to go all the time. So things like lowering springs and other little bits here and there to make it a fun car, something that's like competitive on a curvy road, and something that's also comfortable and can get to the doctor's office or to work at any given day of the week. And I think it's becoming exactly that. So I ordered a few more things for it. I got a dog bone polyurethane mount on order. I've also finally got an OBD11 on order, so we're gonna have a little fun with that. And our newest thing that we have to install today, I was cruising around ECS Tuning and I found this little kit thing for the air intake. It is the inlet scoop. So that's the little scoop right there. It's red, powder coated, really nice quality. It feels nice and sturdy. It has nice threaded holes that don't have powder coat all inside of them. And then it also comes with the little grill that attaches to the top of the cowl, or I guess the cover on the grill underneath the hood. And I'll show you why I got this, and I'll show you why I just got one. They sell these kits in two. You can buy like right and left. I only got the driver's side, so let me show you why. So on the Mark 7, and it's the Mark 7 specifically, you only have this one little grate right here. And what happens is your intake box that goes into this little plastic piece right here, where air feeds through it and then into your air filter and into your turbo and engine. And air goes in both ways from here and here. You can see it comes up through here into here, goes underneath the hood. On this side though, it's just blank. And if you look inside, it is all just plastic. Like, it has these grills and everything for no reason, because there's no way air can get in. On this side, air can obviously go in as well. And on the back side, there is a little opening you guys can see right through it there. A lot of people get the block off plate and they put the block off plate back there. I kind of think that that is there and open for a reason, to cool like the alternator and things like that. And I'm gonna leave it. So I'm gonna leave it for now, because now we're gonna have another space for air to get in anyways with the scoop. So it's kind of like a not so efficient and super efficient, all going into the air filter and into the turbo. So today's goal is to get the grill off, get the air intake cowling or ducting cut out, because I have to cut open that plastic part that's blocked off. And we're gonna install the air inlet from ECS Tuning, and should look pretty cool, and hopefully it adds a little bit of a benefit as far as airflow goes. It should. In the grand scheme of things, it's probably not gonna make it faster or anything like that, but it is going to increase the efficiency of the air induction system. So I'm gonna break out the Dremel, and we are going to get our Torx bits out and start to just disassemble everything. So I got the front grille taken all apart. That was pretty easy. And here is our cowling piece right here. So you can see very clearly how this one is open, flows straight through. Air goes through here like that and into the air intake filter, and this one is blocked off. So what I'm gonna do is gonna drill some little pilot holes throughout, and then I'm gonna take my Dremel tool and we are going to just cut this thing up. And I'm gonna leave the little grates there to add the little structure. And then we'll have a much more free flowing, hopefully like this side, intake cowl. So very roughly got the 3 slots opened up, and now I just need to take a hand file and file down these crusty edges, get these bigger pieces out of here, and clean it up, and then we can throw it back in. So not the prettiest thing in the world. You can definitely tell I hand filed it and everything, but everything in the front looks good, not too much turbulence, and it matches fairly well with both sides, so I'm happy with that. And now, when we do put it back in, you'll be able to see everything will go straight through down into our intake filter. Next thing to address is taking our front grille, and it didn't come with an alignment sheet. It was supposed to, but it didn't, so I'm gonna have to just kind of reference and do a DIY, which, you know, what else is new on this channel? It's gonna basically go right about here, like that. Actually, like that. So it'll go right there, and then we'll have a little grill on both sides, and then this attaches to that with that little hardware right there, and then we can throw it back in the car. So I'm gonna mark this up, get my holes drilled, and then cut this out, and then keep on installing our inlet scoop. And here we are. I got the top little grill mounted with the inlet scoop below. It came out really clean. It installs really well and blends in very nicely. The reds match pretty well, which, you know, it's always cool to have matching things. And down below you can see right in there the inlet scoop, so air should come in, hit off this scoop, go up and into our now open air ducting. So really excited about that. Cool little addition. I like little mods like this that just work well and look cool, and they're really pretty inexpensive too. So this is from ECS Tuning, but I don't know if other manufacturers make these. The one thing I will say is they didn't include the little piece of paper that you're supposed to use as a template. So kind of the only thing that I would gripe about. I didn't get that with mine, but if you're savvy at all, you can kind of get it mostly perfect. Now when we get the hood all closed up, hides away, and as you can see, that hood covers up those front vents. So now that we have a vent on both sides, as well as the little scoop, it's really subtle. You can see it in there, and that should help direct more air to our turbo. And that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a fun little project to do on the GTI. GTI always needs a little bit of love. It's definitely not forgotten. I love this car. It's been absolutely great driving it around as a daily, taking it everywhere, and it's just awesome. So I hope you guys stay tuned for more GTI content. We have, like I said, the dog bone insert coming, as well as messing around with the OBD11, and work continues on the 2.5. I've been driving it, getting the clutch broken in, and we're just about ready to do our first set of data logs. And I'm also going to be doing a video on everything, or all the money I spent on the car, because I know some of you guys might be curious on what this sort of thing cost. So I made a breakdown, and I'm gonna go over everything, every little piece that I bought, and show you guys how much it costs. So stay tuned for that as well. If you're new to the channel, be sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and I will see you in the next one.